All right, my friends, welcome back to another episode. So on this episode, we're going to be doing something special. We're going to be testing out the Deep Wastelands and as well as the Wastelands themselves. So we are looking at the Deep Wastelands and the Wastelands, and what we're going to be doing is running a couple tests. So we're going to be seeing, is the Deep Wastelands actually worth going to, or is it better to stay in the Wastelands? I don't know. So we're going to take a few items. We're going to go down to the Deep Wastelands. We're going to be doing some grinding. And then we're going to come back to the Wastelands and we're going to test them there. The reason that we're doing this is because the difficulty level in the Deep Wastelands is actually harder, but you get more experience. But the Wastelands is a little bit calmer. It's still crazy, but it's just not near as crazy as the Deep Wastelands. But is it actually worth it? I don't know. So we're going to be taking a few items. We're going to be taking the dual Broncos, the Dawn Minigun, and the short fuse crossbow. I chose these three items because they are all very good grinding weapons, probably top tier. And it's, you know, I got a grenade launcher, I got a minigun, and I got some shotguns. So a little bit of variety. I'm going to be using kind of a, I would say a default setup, 100% damage, 30% attack speed. And we're just going to be running that because it's obtainable. I think doing 200% is going to be difficult for most people. So I think this is kind of a in-between good grasp that most people can actually do. So anyway, that's what we're going to be running. I'm taking all kinds of repair kits and Narratone and things like that so we don't have to come back. I'm going to be running with a parasitic husk, my bunny backpack, just some normal gear. So again, we're going to see if it's actually worth going to the Deep Wastelands. So without further ado, here we go, guys. So what I'll do is I will go ahead and log in, get set up, and all that stuff. I'm going to run down to the Deep Wastelands, and then I will be right back. So just hang tight, guys. And before I run down there real quick, the Dawn Minigun, it does a whopping 720 damage per second and 100% PvE armor penetration, piercing 2 targets. We have the short fuse crossbow that does 726, and again, 100% PvE, slow zombies. So very close there, you can see. And then we have the dual Broncos, which is at 694. And again, 50% PvE armor. So there's a little bit of a catch there. And they do not trigger explosive enemies. So that's a pretty big deal. So, all right, I will be right back and I will be down there in 2 seconds. All right, guys. So we are in the normal Wastelands here. And we're going to be trying the dual Broncos first. And let me get set up here. We have our EXP counter at the top left. We're going to be going off the average EXP an hour. What we're going to be doing is just doing a little bit of grinding. Once it starts slowing down, we're going to stop, record the data, and then move on to the next item. Alright, here we go, guys. And I might need to turn the game volume down a little bit. I think I do. I had to change some settings, so some of my audio settings got moved around a little bit. Let's turn this down a tiny bit. I just don't want to blow your eardrums. Hopefully that's not too loud. Uh-oh. Alright, so the first update is 15 million. $24 million. And people said the dual Broncos were actually very good down here in the Wastelands. I can definitely see why. And you don't have to worry about the exploders, which is absolutely huge. So I do agree that that's huge value. I will say the knockback and having a huge speed boost. I have 150% speed. That is another thing that just is phenomenal. Again, I'm only doing 100% damage boost. And what is my EXP boost here? 140% EXP boost. So 147% EXP, 100% damage. And this is what I'm getting. So right now I'm at 29 million EXP an hour in the normal Wastelands. See what happens with the next update here. 32 million, so a big update. And I will say that this is extremely comfortable, guys. This is my first time coming down here with the dual Broncos. And man, now again, this isn't the South Wastelands, or whatever you want to call it, Deep Wastelands. So it may be a little different once we move down there. But right now, I mean, this is just easy peasy, guys. I made a new Windows account just for my Dead Frontier YouTube videos, because I have everything in one spot now. It's nice and organized. But I haven't got to do my key bindings, so some of my bindings are not here, and it's messing with me a little bit. So 33 million. Let's see if we get another strong update here. 34. So let's do this. Let's just call it 35 million EXP for the dual Broncos. Let me write this down. Hang tight, guys. All right, so I reset my EXP an hour. I'm going to go down here, and I'm going to reset the instance, and we're going to try out the Dawn minigun, guys. So again, same boost, same area. Now, the difference is I have to worry about exploders, so keep that in mind. Anything that explodes can severely hurt me. But the knockback with the minigun is phenomenal as well. Let's see what our first update gives us, guys. I feel very safe, no issues. 23 million the first round. Again, we got to get to 35 million to beat the Broncos. We're at 23. There's my first hit with the exploders. 33 million, so big update. I would expect it to do more damage than the Broncos, but I could be wrong here. $33. Let's see what this next one does for us. 38. Okay, so it's already beat the Broncos. Again, guys, this is with a 100% damage boost, 30% attack speed boost, and then 150% EXP boost. So it is high damage and experience and all that, but it's not maxed. So I think it's obtainable. It's kind of more of a mid-tier build. Still very expensive. So 38 million EXP, guys. 40 million. We got another update to go. That updated by 2 million, so we're going to keep pushing. See what this next one comes up as. We're at 40 million, 200,000. $42 million, so another 2 million update. We're going to keep going. If I'm getting 2-3 million updates each check, we're just going to keep pushing. Because it's showing me that it's got more in it. And I do think, you know, the Broncos would have kept scaling, but if it's scaling that slow, it's just gonna keep getting outpaced by a weapon like this. 43.6, so again, you can see it's slowing down some. We'll do one more update. $43.6, guys, for the Dawn minigun. 100% damage boost, 30% attack speed, 150% EXP boost. 43.6. 44. So we're going to call it a 44. So, again, like always, guys, let me reset here and get it ready. Alright, just hang tight. Alright, guys, so we've reset. Going down, we're going back up. We're going to be trying the short fuse crossbow. Gotta get some aggro going. Oh, come on, guys. Let me do this. Just to get some aggro going on here. I need a siren here to show up. Where's the siren at, guys? There we go. Now we got a horde. So, first update was 9 million, but again, first update's always low. I do expect the short fuse to do extremely well down here. 22 million. I would not be surprised if it does outperform the Dawn Minigun. $22 million should update here in a second. $31, big update, huge update actually. So this is going to beat the dual Broncos as well. But again, with the dual Broncos, what you get is the safety. You get the safety of the no exploding zombies, which down here in the Wastelands, that's kind of actually what hurts you the most. $35 million, guys. And then after this, what we're going to do is we're going to move down to the Deep Wastelands. We're going to do the same test and see what the results look like. 35.6. Nice update. So again, it's beating the Broncos. Let's see if it can challenge the Dawn Minigun. Now, I know weapons scale with different damage boosts, different attack speed boosts. Again, there's a lot of different stats you can get into. But we're looking at just base, you know, something mediocre, nothing crazy. Again, you could run these tests with a million different things to get a million different answers. But we're going with a 100% damage boost, 150% EXP boost, and a 30% attack speed boost. 40 million, and that was a 2 million update. So we're going to keep pushing. So one more and we're gonna call it, guys. Again, not bad at all. Still very strong, and I know I've heard the short fuse crossbow can actually beat the Dawn Minigun, and I'm sure it can. I'm sure it's just dependent upon damage and a couple other things, but with the kit that I'm using right now, it does not appear to be the case. Again, we're going to give it one more update just to verify here. No, it didn't. 42. So we're going to call the short fuse crossbow at 42. Let's write that down, and then I'll be right back, guys. Alright, guys, we are back. We are reset, and we're going to be starting out. Let's start out with the short fuse crossbow. And again, we are now in the Deep Wastelands. Uh-oh. Got stuck there. Not good. We need a siren to get us really rolling. Let me get some noise going on. Okay, 26 mil, guys. Again, same exact damage boost, same exact speed boost, same exact EXP boost. Everything is identical. $26 million. The bad thing about the short fuse crossbow is it doesn't grab aggro like the other weapons. 35 million. Again, we're struggling to get aggro. There we go. Now we have a horde. Now we have a horde. See how fast that changed once we got that aggro? $36 million. We'll be getting some good updates now because we just needed that. We needed that horde to get on us. Again, this is the short fuse crossbow, everybody. And it looks like we had a glitch there. I think it got 2 updates at once. So Dead Frontier sometimes will have a delay where 2 instances of EXP will get recorded, which is extremely unfortunate. So we might have to redo this. Let me see if I can just reset that. All right, let's try that. I don't want to cancel it. It should still pick up the EXP that we just did. $65. Okay, I think that's reasonable. And remember, we just did the short fuse crossbow and got around 42 or something like that. I have it wrote down. We'll go over it again, but I do expect to get more EXP here. But again, these zombies are much harder, much faster, much deadlier. But at least together we will kind of know, what the difference is and if it's worth it. So we're at 60 million. I feel like the hordes down here are a little thicker, if that makes sense. $59. So it might stay around 60. We're gonna keep going. We're gonna see what we get here. Just because it was a little sloppy at the beginning. Uh-oh, not good. Ooh, that was crazy, guys. I can't believe we lived through that. It was a little sloppy at the beginning. So I want to make sure that we give it its chance to make a comeback. $58, so it's actually going down. Let's just keep going until it levels out. We're at 58.4. So 59, so we'll call it at 60. I think that's fair. We've hit 60 consistently since we've restarted it. So let me write that down. Just hang tight, guys. All right, so we're going to do the Broncos now. We're going to leave the zone and come back in it, just to kind of get a fresh start here. Now again, the Broncos, the benefit the Broncos have is one, the knockback, but two, the exploders I don't have to worry about. I'm not gonna lie, I really like the Broncos just because of the knockback. But you need reload speed and attack speed for these, or you're gonna be hurting. $30 million. And I feel like it's easier to keep the aggro right there rather than having to scavenge for it. It just makes it easier to grind. So that's one benefit. I mean, the short fuse crossbow honestly could probably do more. It's just a matter of keeping the aggro, and I'm not very good with the grenade launchers. So, you know, that's my bad, but nothing I can do about that except get better, right? So 30 million. 36 million, big update. Almost 37. I can definitely see these dual Broncos being phenomenal if you had a lot of damage. $36 mil should be updating. $39 mil. I love the no exploding though, guys. I'm not gonna lie, I love that. Just that peace of mind is amazing. Let's see what this next update does for us, guys. 41, we're still going. 2 million update, but I don't think we're gonna get a ton out of this. But as far as a short fuse crossbow versus dual Broncos, you know, if you have the speed boost, things like that, you know, maybe you're fine with the short fuse. But if you're worried about coming down here and just want kind of a normal grind, no worries, I'd say the Broncos are probably where it's at. 42. So I think it's going to tap out, guys. I think we're about tapped out. We'll do one more update. One more update with it, and then we're going to call it on this. It's very consistent, though. I will say that. $42 should be updating any second. I haven't even had to use my run. Yeah, that's it. 42. It should have updated by now. I'm hoping it's not doing a double update. Man, these Broncos, though. Yeah, I did a double update. I went to 59. So, 42, guys. That's probably where it's about at. You know, that's not terrible. That's pretty good. It's not as good as the short fuse crossbow, but it is very good. So just hang tight 1 second, guys. Alright, so now we're going to be trying the Dawn minigun. Now again, I have to watch for exploders, which kind of sucks. I can already feel the pressure just because I know I have to be careful and watch for those. Now the minigun did about 44 million when we did it on the regular Wastelands. Now I am just walking right now, but I do have a 150% speed boost, so keep that in mind, guys. 21 million is where we're at. 40 million. I would expect it to get close to what the short fuse did, or more. $45, big update, almost 46. $49. So yeah, we're pushing. It looks like it just has trouble getting through the Titans, which is going to lower its damage because it's not getting kills. I mean, it's still doing damage, but, you know, getting that EXP from the kills, damaging all the other enemies is what's going to nerf your EXP a little bit. $50, almost 51. So I don't really think it's the, you know, I don't think it's the less damage that it's doing. I think it, like the short fuse crossbow has the ability to hit multiple enemies at once at all times. And the miniguns and the shotguns, when you have a big Titan or something like that in front, you cannot get you can't hit everything. So you're just losing some damage there. 52.3. See what this one is. 52.3. Should be updating. 52.6. So yeah, we're gonna call it at 52. We're gonna call it at 53, guys. 53 mil for the Dawn minigun. All right, hang tight. All right, guys. So to finish this up, we just witnessed the short fuse crossbow, the dual Broncos, and the Dawn minigun. And just so you guys are aware, I did go back and redo the dual Broncos, and I got, and I went to the Deep Wastelands, and I was actually at 41 mil, and we wrote down 42. So it's pretty daggone close. So to go over the results one more time, in the regular Wastelands with the Broncos, we got 35 million. In the Deep Wastelands, we got 42. So 7 million difference there from Deep Wastelands to regular Wastelands. The Dawn minigun, in the regular Wastelands, we had 44 million. And down in the Deep Wastelands, we had 53. So 9 million difference there, guys. Again, you have to do your own thinking on if that's worth it or not. And then the short fuse crossbow. In the Wastelands, we had 42 million. And down in the Deep Wastelands, we had 60. So, oh gosh, you guys are making me math. 18 million more. So big difference there. Now, my thought process on this is the short fuse crossbow being a explosive, it is able to hit like all around, right? So it's able to hit everything. These other items here, they hit the Titans and it stops them from shooting other enemies at once. So I think that's where the downfall comes into. Now with damage boost, things like that, I'm sure it would change things because you could kill the Titans faster to keep doing damage, if that makes sense. But anyway, that was our result. Again, that was with 100% damage, 30% attack speed, and a 150% EXP boost. And I have a 150% run speed boost on as well. So anyways, very interesting to see. You guys decide if it's worth it. And the more damage you have, the more experience you'll get on Wastelands and Deep Wastelands. So again, that's going to keep growing that divide between EXP rates. So anyways, let me know what you guys thought about this video. Let me know if you want to see more of these. Appreciate the support. Don't forget to leave a comment below. Hit that like button for me. Hit that subscribe button for me. Join our Discord. It's 100% free. Does not cost you guys a dime. Link in the description below. And make sure you guys subscribe for me. And until next time, you guys stay safe out there. Peace.